What's up, everybody? Blood on the Razor Wire TV tonight. Tonight might be the last night we call this thing Blood on the Razor Wire. We might be changing this to On the Razor Wire TV. How's that sound? But anyway, man, hopefully some people will come in. We'll do a little talking tonight. We'll talk about a couple things. Talk about the stuff with Cassie. Some people are interested. I've seen some stuff out there where they're like, man, she's snitching. Man, come on, man. When people do that and you're protecting like SOs, you know what SOs are, right? Then you got to be like, come on, dude. Are you serious? We might talk about that 50 Cent fight that's going to be on that Mike Tyson undercard. Tonight we'll talk about that. 50 Cent, Stevie J on the undercard of Mike Tyson and who? Jake Paul. If you haven't seen it, you better pay attention because it might be happening. But anyway, a lot of people talk shit about the Bills, so I wore my Bills hat tonight. We might talk about Stephon Diggs. I don't know. But we'll talk a little bit about Cassie, about that whole situation, so people can get the understanding, what's really filed, what's going on, is it coming, what's life going to be like if Diddy goes to the feds. We'll talk about that stuff. I know it's been a pretty hot topic lately, so like I said, we'll start talking about hot topics on the lives. 54 people in the house. If you haven't hit that like button, go ahead. We'll talk about that. We might talk about, how people are getting brutally devastated in federal prison. We'll talk about the two cities that were where they left their blood on the razor wire at Hazleton, what happened with that. Most of you know that, your boy, Puff Diddy, whatever you want to call him nowadays. What are they calling him now? Diddy did it? I mean, he ends up with Cassie when she's 19, and there's some weird shit going on there. Darren Knights. I should be the mayor, right? We got that halfway house jumping this week, man. Again, big shout out to Ben, my buddy. Without him, this wouldn't even be possible right now. Damn, I had the arrow all on my nose, like I was itching my nose. Can you guys see the arrow from the mouse? Like, damn. Yeah, man. I mean, like, let's just look at this real quick, right? And then we'll get into Cassie and what she's doing and what other people are doing and what's really going on. And I'm gonna give you my opinion. We'll see if I'm right. But I mean, if you haven't seen this one, Playboy, you know what that is. That's Stevie J, boy, with that old, that's Stevie J. Somebody he wants to fight 50. Remember they showed that girl, 50 put out that video of old girl whooping on him on the reunion or whatever. I think it was the reunion. This one's so bad that they had to black this one out, man. But you see he's over there kissing on that white dude, right? Ain't no white girl, boy. This is that white dude. If I say white boy, some dudes will get mad, man. They don't like me to use that word, man. So we call him a white dude. He's like, hey, what's up, buddy? And some people are like, oh, man, so what, man? It's his business. He can do what he wants to do. That's that man's business. Yeah, that's fine. Do what you want to do. I'm not into that, but, you do what you want to do. But, there's this stereotype or stigma that dudes that do this type of stuff, you ain't no street dude. You ain't no tough guy. He's, telling 50, yo, man, I got you, player. I want to shoot the 5, man. Remember when they used to call it shooting the 5? I want to shoot the fair one. Does he really want to shoot the fair one? I don't know. We'll talk a little bit about it, but like, dude, you're talking that junk, and they got the video of you like, oh, there's no way out of it, bro. And then he's sticking up for Diddy. He knows what the hell's been going on. That's his right hand man, right? Who knows, man? They might have been sword fighting, out there in Cali. I don't know what they were doing because he said, whatever that man does behind closed, I ain't never seen him do nothing wrong, but what he does in his bedroom is business. So really, what you're telling him is, when you say stuff like that, what you're saying is that. All the stuff that little Rod talked about is probably true, right? Of course it's true. He's got the videos, man. But the whole Cassie thing, like people are, she's telling on Diddy. And dude, I mean, the whole time that I've been in prison, like you don't really protect SOs, like those are the guys that are like, yo, we're going to, you know what I'm saying? Like he's got to go. You're out of here. He's been on ass. But you know what's even crazier, right? Let me just see if I can pull this up real quick, right? When it all comes out and pretty much, maybe when it all comes out and it's like, yo, dude's really on ass, which I believe he really was, but he's, he acts like he's that dude, he's that player. And then you get embarrassed, man, when people are like, yo, man, you're on ass, bro. You want to act like you're not, but you really are. But that's your business. That's fine. You could be, you could be on ass if you want. That's up to you. But, man, if you are, man, just be you. Don't pretend like you're not. You know what I'm saying? Do a song with that dude. But what was that song, man? The Old Town Road going to, you guys know that? What's the name of that song, man? Put the lyrics up on that joint, man. Put a couple of the lyrics on there. I'll start singing it, man. But when you really think about, like, dude was on ass, right? And then we start to look at some of this stuff. When you see how many people have seen that Justin Bieber video, right? Like the Biebster, like he walks up. Have you guys seen this? He's like walking up, like, hey, man, he's patting him down. You got a wire on, player? Huh? He's all mine for 24 hours, he says. And now that you know that he's really on that, that Izzle, you got to start being like, yo, what was going on, man, with the Beeb, man? Was he victimized? Was the Beeb putting the Heimlich maneuver and he wasn't choking? At least not right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, but when you look at that video, that's some weird shit, man. Like, yo, what's up, player? He's all mine tonight. What? You're like, damn, bro. Like, what do you got going on, bro? What's going on in your life? And a lot of these dudes are just creeps, man. That's a word they used in prison. Like, man, dude's a creep. And when someone's like, yo, dude's a creep, you knew what they were, man. They were behind the scenes on that ass, on that booty bandit, right? The whole story from the start with Clive Davis is crazy. Yo, this whole thing is crazy, but, and then some people get mad, like, oh, man, they're only doing this because, man, they did it to Jeffrey Epstein and all the people on his list. And, look, man, these people start getting money. They start doing weirdo shit, man, like shit that you would think that they wouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? Again, we're looking for an endorsement from Essentials. They haven't given us a deal yet, but we drink your water. So if you're looking out, you want to help out, over here on I got to remember the name of the channel now. It's not, we got to get rid of the B word, right? On the razor wire. I mean, would the razor wire be against like YouTube stuff too? I'm starting to get tired of this shit. Chicken hawk. Okay, you must be from Boston. Chicken hawk is one of them words they use. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about Cassie. You guys all know the lawsuit gets filed. Diddy's like, oh shit, I'm in trouble with this one. I better settle the next day. And that's what he does, right? Let's talk about it, man. I seen, damn, man, Big 1090 did a video on it. It's all the freakiest dude or something in rap. My man got like 500,000 views, bro, on Diddy. That's what's up. Cassie sued Diddy in federal court on November 16th, accusing the hip-hop mainstay of the R word, we can't say, and a decade-long pattern of abuse that began when she was 19 years old. He put her in the Heimlich at 19, like, yo, get over here. And it seemed like he was on some creep shit, right? And he did settle, but he only settled because, he just wanted to get this out of the way. The R&B singer, who was once signed to Diddy's label Bad Boy Records, alleges trafficking, human trafficking, battery, assault, and gender-motivated violence, among other causes of action. The filing claims his controlling behavior started when she met him in 2005. After she signed a deal with Diddy's record label the following year, he allegedly exerted complete control over her life, including her apartment, car, clothing, and even her medical records to keep her under his thumb. Damn, my boy was like, yo, I'm latching on to this chick. Like, yo, you ain't going. No, where you going? They're like, damn, bro, you're Diddy, man. And I'm not farting. That's my chair. I need a new chair, man, because this shit's killing my back. In honor of Mac, Clud on the razor wire, always got to ask yourself, what would CMAC do? I hear that. What happened to freedom of speech, constitutional rights? I'm confused. What? Oh, yeah. Not over here. Not over here. They screw us. Like I did that live the other night. They didn't monetize it. I think they did tonight. Well, people already watched it now, but thanks, YouTube. They've been playing us, man. But we'll see, man. Maybe we can fix it. If not, man, I don't know, man. I don't know how long. I don't know, man. I don't know how long I keep swinging over here. Like, hey, don't use that word swinging or swinger. Now when you're talking about Diddy, fighting words. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man. So let's keep saying, like he was on her, bro. Allegedly, according to the lawsuit, but he did settle the lawsuit, right? But he probably only did that because he just wanted to, get this over with. The FBI is going to people's homes over Facebook posts. According to the lawsuit, he went as far as targeting rapper Kid Cudi, who briefly dated Cassie in 2011 during a rough patch in Diddy and Cassie's relationship. Just one day after Cassie filed the lawsuit, she settled with Diddy out of court. What did she get? 30 million? What did she get? Was she just one of them chicks that was like, yo, I'm trying to get some bread? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. And who's off, who's off limits, man? She's a law-abiding citizen. She's not in the streets, right? Diddy's like abusing her, doing this shit. She goes after him, files a lawsuit. The feds knock on the door, you know what I mean? Lil Rod's got all this evidence. They knock on the door and they're like, yo, we need your help. She's like, yo, this man was doing this to me and that to me. And, he had me tied up. What? Is that what the lawsuit said? I don't know. I shouldn't have said tied up. But when he's checking the car and doing miles on the car, where you going? What are you doing? He had her tied up, man. Street terms, he had her tied up. As the dust cleared, multiple accusers stepped forward, detailing their own assault allegations against Diddy in the months following Cassie's explosive lawsuit. Federal agents got involved on March 25th with Homeland Security investigations, which we all know, raiding Diddy's houses in Los Angeles and in Miami. And then his lawyer says, look, they came in full force, military. This was uncalled for. They did this just because he's a celebrity, and man, they did this shit because, man, you were obviously, according to these people, you're abusing your own people, bro. Don't have nothing to do, man. I mean, me personally, I think it has to do with your conduct, bro. Whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Mexican, they go get white people too. I'm an example, 40 years. They go get us too. But anyway, Faith Evans wrote a book and she exposed Diddy a long time ago. Look, man, I mean, people over there in that realm, like they knew that he was on some old freak Nick shit. Remember the freak Nick? Oh yeah. I mean, Uncle Luke type shit, right? With dudes. But anyway, we'll keep reading a little bit. Below everything to know about the lawsuits. Hold on. What was Diddy accused? We know what he was accused of, man. In the lawsuits, he was accused of the R, the B, the forced S acts with male S workers. Remember Stevie J? Hey, man, what that man doing in his bedroom is his business. You're right. It is his business. It's his business. But, man, the image you project is the image you have to protect, right? You're not portraying that image. And in the you kind of portray, yo, I'm that dude. I'm getting bread. They're busting people down in the lawsuit. I mean, busting people down that way, not with the not with this. I'm not talking about busting them down on the skin flute issue, but you're busting people down. You're involved in that gangster shit. You got a bunch of money, and you proclaim to be, like you're a street dude too. I mean, you get money, but you're a street dude, right? At least that's what you want people to believe. Maybe you weren't a street dude growing up, but now you've immersed yourself into that. The image you project is the image you have to protect. So, people always look at people that are on ass as, not equal. I mean, that's just the reality in a lot of realms, not in every realm, because things have obviously changed since I got out of prison. But, just be you. You know what I'm saying? And don't R people, man. When you aren't people, then you're an SO, man. He is an SO. I don't like this dude, man. I don't like him. If you can't tell, he probably don't like me either. But when you're doing vicious shit to women and kids, and I mean, these some people are off limits, man. People's mothers, grandmothers, these people are off limits, man. Kids, they're off limits, man. Let me see. Diddy successfully kept her under his thumb through his alleged intimidation tactics, which consisted of blowing up a man's car, dangling a friend over a 17th floor balcony, and asking her to carry his in her purse. Like, yo, listen, they ain't never gonna grab you up here. Put that in your. I'm a street dude, man. Put that in your purse. You know how dudes do it in the hood. You and your chick, like, yo, hold this down. They can't never charge me if you got it. And I already got a felony, so if they hit me, I ain't getting probation. If they get you in New York, it's only 6 months in jail, 5 years probation at the worst. And that's not even going to happen because I'm going to get you a lawyer. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You're going to get criminal possession of a weapon in the 3rd degree or 4th degree. You're good. It's like getting a misdemeanor. I got you. I got the lawyers. So go ahead and hold that joint down, right? I ain't trying to get caught with it. I ain't trying to be the dude in the media with that shit going on. You hold the gun. I'm not holding it. Here you go. Kid Cudi's car got blown up. Holy shit. Boy, he was like, yo, this is mine right here. I'll do something to someone about mine right here. This 19-year-old I got. This fine thing I got right here. Oh, you used to date him? He got on some jealous shit, huh? Just like he did with J-Lo. See, J-Lo started getting that real money, right? After In Living Color. Gary Davis with the 50-piece tonight. Thank you, brother, because they're not going to monetize us tonight, man. And plus, we got that reentry house, man. We got to start getting that thing together. But thank you, Gary. We appreciate you. Gary owns a tree cutting down business, a landscaping business. I see him on here, man, doing some big things with his company, man. Check him out. He's in Ohio. Gary, put your link up there, man. We'll get people, man. You need your trees cut down. You're in Ohio. Get a hold of Gary, man. Cassie, Miss Cassandra Ventura, was held down by Mr. Combs and endured over a decade of his violent behavior and disturbed demands. You know what else they said? That he was making her, making other people hit her. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit her, like not with that whoop, but the whoop. Be careful what you say on YouTube. You guys like them shorts we're doing? Started to figure out how to get that thing done better, right? For Miss Ventura, the dark times were those she spent trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of abuse, violence, and trafficking. Ain't that crazy? She's a musician. You think she's getting money. People are looking up to her. You know, dudes are like, oh, fascinated with her. She's a celebrity. And this dude's like, yo, take them things off. Let them boys see you naked. What? Yeah. Me and dude are going to, yeah. What the fuck? Are you serious? You can't. How about the first time when they find out, right? Before all this shit's like, you know, floating around in Hollywood and among the celebrities. How about the first time they find out that, you know, your boy's like, hey, man, let me see your skin flute. And they're like, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? Do a couple shorts about the reentry house. We will, man. We're going to get that going, man. Chad, wishing you the best of health. You do great work. Okay, appreciate you, brother. For Miss Ventura, okay, to Diddy first expressed romantic interest in Cassie in 2006 when his makeup artist mentioned that he was interested. Soon after, the young star is said to have been drawn into his jet-setting, drug-fueled lifestyle. Do you think Diddy was put? No, hell no. You see, Diddy, you know, you guys thought Biggie had a lazy eye, right? Biggie and Jadakiss probably my two favorite rappers of all time. My wife, too, as far as Biggie goes. She's got the thing on the back of her truck. It was all a dream. But I remember, man, and I've talked about, you know, in the book, I remember watching Biggie on the jukebox, and we'll talk about that eye. We didn't have a lazy eye. He knew to keep his eye on Sean, right? It was Sean. I see you, boy. Don't. Hell no. But, you know, we grew up listening to that stuff, man. That was it, man. Word Up Magazine, Heavy D up in the limousine. Uh-oh. Didn't know if you knew Leavenworth was locked down. Pew, po found inside. Pew, pew. Pew, pew found inside. I think there was a joint in one of the prisons, right? Is that where it was at? The other two dudes get knocked off in Hazleton. Once they entered a romantic relationship, Diddy and his inner circle allegedly controlled every aspect of her life. The lawsuit claims that those close to the founder of the Bad Boy Records turned a blind eye to physical abuse. You know, it's always like that, right? And that's the one crazy, mind-boggling thing, right? Just because you got money and people want, you know, they want to get in with you, they want to be with you, man. They're going to let you do what you want. 227 people hit that like button, man. We need 27 more likes to get to 100, all right? We're going to bless someone tonight with something. I don't know. We're going to bless somebody, man. Some people's blessing us. We're going to bless them. Looking into getting some shirts, man. Talked to a dude the other night, and one of my clients called me. I had to get off the phone. I got to call him back if he's watching. Did he play skin flute? Stevie J plays saxophone. Holy shit, man. He was on that pull action piss pump. What the fuck? Don't say that on YouTube. Maybe we can use them words. Love you, Chad. This is my first time being able to catch a live stream. We appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Man, this chick was hiding from this dude, right? Cassie said she never went to the police for fear that it would give Diddy an excuse to hurt her. In one instance of abuse in 2009, he allegedly kicked her repeatedly in the face, making her bleed, and had his staff hide her in a hotel room. Every time she hid, Combs' vast network of corporations and affiliated entities found her. And those who worked for Mr. Combs, companies implored her to return to him. Many went as far as to explicitly state that her failure to return to Mr. Combs would hinder her success in the entertainment industry, right? How many times, like Weinsteiner, right? You know, like, you know, a couple of them chicks were like, he's like, yo, you want to get ahead? And I think one of them was Reese Witherspoon. He's like, you know what time it is? And she's looking at him like, damn, bro, you're busted all the way up, man. But I'm trying to get that part. You're like, what the fuck? Like, we live in a crazy world, right? See that post I put up? That little short video in Rochester, man, the police are running down the street with AR-15s on the main block. You know, right in the ghost town area, Lyle Ave, man. And they jump out on these chicks. I think it has more to do with probably, at first I thought it was parole, right? They're getting her. Hell no. I think it has to do with a murder investigation. Gary Davis, Northeast Ohio. We gave you a shout out, brother. Put your link up, man. We know that you're the baddest lumberjack in the area, cutting trees down and taking names later, right? Go check out Gary if you're up there and you need some help, man. Reese is not alone. No, there was plenty of them. Plenty of them. He was a creep too, right? Listen, man. Listen, dude. The shit with R. Kelly, man, locking them chicks in the rooms and nailing the windows closed, and you know, Diddy like locking this chick up. And 1997 Wolverine, man. We appreciate you with the 25 piece tonight. We're at 75 player. We appreciate you guys. Thank you, man. 94 likes. That's it. That's all we could get with 227 people in the house. Hit that like button. It don't cost you a thing. Act like you like this shit I'm doing, man. Come on. They're getting ready to kick me off of YouTube, man. Because it's like, damn, man. What up, Chad? And I'm busy, man. I'm so busy, man. Working. You guys don't know, but I'm up at 4:30 in the morning lately, man. Working, putting, just I'm doing so much stuff, man, and doing some big cases, man, that take a lot of time. That's what I've been doing, man. Every time she hid, according to the suit, Cassie suffered memory loss from substance use. And oh God, we're not going to use the S word, SU word, SUI. You know what it is. The suit named Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs, and his associate. Oh yeah. All them big boys are firing back on that lawsuit. Like, yo, we ain't got nothing to do with this. Those are all the filings in the Southern District Court. All the music executives and all the music companies, like, man, we ain't got nothing to do with him. Just because he's pulling down people's pants, we ain't got nothing to do with it. Take us out of this lawsuit. They're trying to get up out of there, man, for sure. Sparky, also want to thank you, man, because I know you always donate, man. So thank you, man. Texas Cowboys, Mr. Raymond Strickland. We see you too. Thank you. Chad, my dad did 30 years in New Jersey prison. We don't have a good relationship, but you bridged the gap. I'm glad, man. I hope you guys repair that. Glad I came across the vid. I will start watching your channel. Okay, Megan. Glad to have you in the house, Megan. Okay, so here you go. Elsewhere in the filing, Cassie alleges Diddy forced her to take part in freak-offs or an arrangement in which she had no choice but to plan and engage in S-acts with male S-workers while he, holy shit, you know what he was doing. He was hitting that thing himself. And he's like, yo, I got to watch this stuff. Like, come on, bro. I guess 1090 Jake got it right when he talked about that Freaknik, man. Like, this is the freakiest shit in R&B and hip-hop, man. Damn, did he? Whoa, the encounters continued for years in high-end hotels across the country and sometimes occurred as often as once a week. Diddy took photos and filmed the encounters. Cassie would delete videos shot on her phone to no avail once she was forced to watch footage on a flight that she thought she had gotten rid of. I mean, hey, look, it fits his profile, right? I mean, here's Stevie J. He's got videos of Stevie J with White Mike. Who's White Mike? I don't know. Just white dudes in his bed. Like, are you serious? Stevie J's got White Mike in the Hucklebuck, and he wants to throw them things with 50. I think 50 will put it on him. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. Following an FO in 2016, he allegedly paid a hotel $50,000 to erase hallway surveillance footage of an intoxicated Diddy throwing glass vases at Cassie when she tried to escape after he gave her a black eye. Oh, man. Don't Diddy. What do you think Big would have said about that, man? He'd have been like, yo, man, I ain't going to be involved in this shit right here, for real. Man, listen. Meek Mills, Usher, Cuba, Lil Bow Wow. Damn, bro. This man was hanging out with, yeah, it's crazy. He was getting some of them honkies, too, now. He had Justin Bieber at the crib. Probably had Macaulay Culkin over there. Yeah, that video erased. What it cost to erase the Home Alone? Macaulay thought he was home alone, but Diddy showed up. That shit is crazy, man. Home Alone. Hey, Macaulay Culkins is over there, and Puffy's there, and Biggie shows up. He's like, "What the hell you doing over here? Yo, what's up, player? No, hell nah. Man, I'm about to order something to eat. I'm getting up out of this piece." I don't think that shit was going on back then when Big was around, man. Because Big would be like, "Nah, I'm good, man." She would take copious amounts of intoxicants during these horrific encounters, including X, the C, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and alcohol in excessive amounts. This led to her addiction. She had an addiction. The lawsuit suggested Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's whip. He's like, yo, bro, that's your whip right there. Yo, used to date my chick. She's mine now. You know what? And I'm jealous about it, bro. And I'm in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my emotions, man. Yo, strap something on that whip for him, man. Boom, boom. You're like, damn, bro. And then Diddy did that song, right? Like, thank you for always keeping it 100. Your advice has helped me get through my own situation. I have been going on, so I'll forever appreciate the hope. Legendary, man. Never give up hope, man. And thank you, bro. Thank you for the $5, but stay focused, man. Just know that, you know what, man? It gets better, man. It gets greater later. It might not always seem like that in the moment, but I promise you it gets greater later, man. I seen a dude, man, that had posted something today that I used to do business with back in the day, right? And I seen that his daughter had passed away. And I'm like, damn, so I Googled it. And his daughter did that, man. She had gave up, man. How sad, right? This was a dude that was out there getting money, man. Real money. You'd probably never expect something like that to happen, man. Sometimes people are down on their luck, man, but it's never that bad, man. Shows me there are meat monsters behind the walls and out on the streets. People that, man, who would have expected this though, right? Someone would have told me that years ago. I'd be like, man, get the hell out of here, man. Stop talking about people. Well, you're talking about them on YouTube, you asshole. Well, just tonight, a couple times. But anyways, I just don't care for this cat, man. I just don't, man. And you can tell. I mean, me personally, man. Sometimes being around the people that you've been around, the environment that you've been around, sometimes you kind of got to you become a good judge of character, right? You can just tell this dude's one of them dudes, man. He got a couple of dollars, thought he was better than everybody. See how he treated people about the cheesecake and what were them girls he had? He bummed Bieber. What's up, Chad? I love what you're doing with your past experiences and how real they are. If you know, you know. Much love. Okay, Nick. Appreciate you, Big Nick, in the house. Okay, Gary. It's that hands-on treatment at the halfway house that got me on my feet. That's what's up. Bieber said no more locked doors. The book is phenomenal. I enjoyed reading it. If you haven't got the book, man, you can get it on Amazon right now. I promise you I am going to buy some books. We're going to do some autographed copies. The audio book, you can get it directly from us. You can purchase it from us. We sell it for $25. We give a whole bunch of them away. But if you want to support the channel and what we're doing, man, we appreciate it. But if not, man, we might just throw you a couple free ones anyway. 260, 134 likes. Let's get that joint to $150. You would get it to $150, man. I'm shutting this joint down. I mean, we'll start giving out some books. We're going to start getting some t-shirts. So we can start giving out some other shit, some hats. You guys want some hats? We're going to start doing some stuff. He was licking his lips, showing Bieber that car when he was a kid. Man, how many people have been hucklebucked by this cat that no one knows? How many people have been hucklebucked and they're like, damn, bro, I hope that shit don't come out, man. That'll really make me look bad, man. Whew. Glad I wasn't famous when I was younger. Glad I went to prison young and wasn't famous. Don't want to be around Diddy, the diddler. Sean, I don't have no t-shirts yet, but we're going to get some. Call your channel Red on the Razor Wire. I wonder if they'll bang us for having the word razor wire on there. You're referring to a weapon, and it's not allowed on YouTube. Are you serious? I want a beanie, brother. Okay. Good live with Mac Minister. Man, Mac reached out, man. He wanted to do it. I did it. I don't like doing videos like that where you can't see the people. Had another brother from Jersey. I did another audio with him. We're going to try to get on Spotify, all of that, man. I just need a real good technology dude that can hook it up for us, man. If you're into all that, man, hit me, man. Let's get it together, man. Chad, I'm looking for those t-shirts, so I'll definitely be buying one. Okay. YouTube is lame. They lame. If they want you to, reach fame, they push you. If they don't, then they're like, nah, man. Nuh-uh. And you would think, man, like I help people get out of jail and shit, like they'd like me. They'd be like, Chad is a liberal, and we're going to help him. Not really a liberal, but. The two parties did not disclose the terms of the settlement, which came just one day after Cassie filed the lawsuit. We have decided to resolve this matter amicably. Diddy said in a statement. He knew, bro. He knew he was in trouble, man. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love. No, you don't, player. You're pissed off you had to pay that bread, man. You just didn't want all this shit to come out. You should have paid Lil Rod. That might have stopped all this shit, man. How about his lawyer, Ben Braffman, right? Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best. Why can't they just, why can't you just keep it real? No, you can't do that. Just come out and be like, yo, look, man, I'm Diddy's lawyer and dude's a piece of shit. And we settled it so that they don't really bang us and we hope this all goes away. Why can't you do that, right? He's not hired to do that, you asshole. Whatever. Okay. Hit them like buttons. We got 145, more. Let's get it. YouTube has really gone downhill. Kane, I think they were 25 at the time, but not sure how much they will be. Yeah, t-shirts probably be about $25, man. I don't know what they're charging us, man. If you want nice t-shirts, they cost a little more. We're not making a boatload, I promise you, man. We're not. How long you think till charges come? I think that, I don't know, man. I think that something's coming. And maybe it might be some stuff, investigation, going along with that old Tupac stuff too. But he lived his life. What's Diddy now? 55 years old? He told me I spent half my life being a gangster, the other half paying for it locked up. There it is. Why is Cuba Gooding Jr.? He's not that dude anymore. You know what I mean? And yes, it's Rumble, but YouTube is holding them back. Chad, I won a physical book like 3 months ago, but never claimed it. Can I still get it? Yes, you can. Email me, man. You got t-shirts? Not yet, but we will have some. You ever think about producing some jerseys like the one you have? I don't know, man. If people want them, we can produce them, but boy, them things expensive. They're expensive for us to buy. You know what I'm saying? Would love to have an audiobook. Then our Silva, you're getting an audiobook. We got 150 likes tonight. If so, our Silva gets one. 151, it's your lucky night, player. Go ahead and get you one, man. That's the email. Email me. It probably won't come until tomorrow, but it'll be there. Old boy gonna tell on Diddy about that Tupac murder. Oh, yeah. It's a good possibility. Why these dudes get all old and shit and then want to start talking about stuff, get themselves jammed up, right? You're in your 50s, bro. You want to start doing, documentaries, whatever the hell you want to call it. Pretty much pointing the finger like, yo, I'm all the way involved, man. Come get me. I don't mind spending the rest of my life over there with Suge. Come on, I'm right here. And then once they get you, you're like, oh, shit, man, I want out of this, man. Diddy did it. What? Damn, I want an audio. Justin, get an audio book tonight. Sean Strickland gets an audio book tonight. Keith Stacy, I'd buy one ASAP. Okay. Our Silva, you get the audio book. Email me. Everyone I just mentioned, email me. You got a free audio book. What's your opinion on Edward Snowden, Chad? He did an interview saying he would come back to his home if he had a jury trial with a peer jury. I don't know, man. And that dude's still on the run. Holy shit. Didn't you think Obama was going to, look out for him? Be More Wade, you got an audio book. Tim, I don't know if you got an audio book yet, but I'm going to give you one since you're from Buffalo, man. You're probably a Bills fan, so you get an audio book for being a Bills fan and for being happy that Stephon Diggs is no longer with the Buffalo Bills. He was a real live, yeah. I'm dropping the like. I need one of those audiobooks. This show's the only thing that gets me through work. Steven, hit me up. You get an audiobook too. He's a Russian citizen now. Yeah, he's out of his mind, boy. I'd have been left Russia and came back and faced the fire. I'm not staying over there. I'm here. Come get me. I'm all done. They got us, boys. Come on out. They got us. I'm a Vikings fan. We deal with the same. That's why he was out of there, bro. They got him out of Minnesota because he was a head case, man. Definitely a diva. I think he's slowed down a little bit. He's getting a little bit older. Usually receivers and their quarterback, man, they're like best friends. They're hanging out. Like, we're cool. You know what I'm saying? That dude was just, man, listen, man. Dude was nothing but problems, man. You better believe the Bills got him. They got some. They're working on something. Love to see Justin Jefferson come. Had we not traded our first round pick, we might have got Justin Jefferson back in the day, right? We traded him for who? Stephon Diggs, who had no loyalty. He thought he was bigger than the game. He was definitely a cancer that needed to go, man. And he's running around wearing suits. Clarence Hill, I need an audio book, Slim. Yo, listen, Slim, just because you're from D.C., that area, we're going to give you an audio book. Just email me. Yeah, our government's great. How about when my man, Stephon Diggs? How about when Stephon Diggs was wearing dresses, dude? Were you like, what the? Should have known it was over, man. I think he's got some mental health problems. Yeah, he'd go to the games, throw some footballs at the kids and all of that, but come on, man. You just don't know how to act, man. Yeah, you helped a little kid out with cancer and made his day and all that. Those are great things. Why couldn't you just be like that, bro? Just be a normal dude, man. A lot of them dudes over there loved you, man. You just couldn't get your mind right, man. Singer-songwriter Tiffany Red published an open letter to Diddy and Rolling Stone on December 7th. She supported Cassie's claims like, yo, Red said she became close to R&B singer in 2015 while writing an album that Diddy never released. The musician was also present at Cassie's 29th birthday party where Diddy allegedly screamed and cursed at her. After his verbal abuse disrupted karaoke with friends, Red claimed she saw the rapper drag a drug Cassie to a freak off, in the middle of the night. She also said Cassie confided the physical abuse to her on separate occasions. Diddy's treatment of herself and her friend triggered PTSD. The power imbalance makes it nearly impossible to fight back and terrifying to speak up. But despite that, here I am. All right. And you already know 50 got to work on him immediately, right? 50 Cent immediately got to work on a documentary about Diddy's assault allegations. The rapper confirmed the news in a tweet on December 7th. G-Unit Film and Television proceeds from this documentary will go to victims of assault and R. 50 Damn, bro. Well, they hate that man, don't they? They said, boy, we got something for you, player. Danity Kane, Aubrey O'Day responded to allegations on November 16th. She's been trying to tell y'all. That's what she said. Yeah, dude definitely had some Dude definitely had some stuff going on where you're like, yo, bro, like what type of shit you want? They used to ask stuff like that in prison, like, what type of shit you want, bro? When you do some weirdo shit or some creep shit, like, what type of shit you want? You're a weird dude, man. Friday night, man. Rodney Jones, I don't know if you guys have seen the amended complaint, but once again, all the pictures are in there going after his kids, going after him, going after music executives. What do you guys think about the undercard of the Mike Tyson fight? You don't think 50 and Stevie should be on there? Let's get it in. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll announce that joint, man. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm looking at these pictures, man. This shit's crazy, man. Diddy thought he was that dude. Why did all these weirdos get money and start doing weird shit, man? What's up, Chad Tapp? Been in from West Texas. I get anxiety thinking about the future with my boys. Do you think it's because I watch all these prison channels? I don't know, man. Are you talking about your kids? You become the example, bro. Your kids mimic you. You set the tone, bro. You set the tone. We'll talk a little bit about prison, right? Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about Hazleton. You know, 2 people they're done. Like, it's over with, man. See you later. Like, you'll never be around again. Javante Green was found unresponsive shortly after midnight on Saturday, 36 years old. Him and his silly getting a beef in the cell. That's why I'm telling you, man, when you get locked in that cell, you guys seen some of these videos I got on social media where these dudes are taking dudes in the cell and just wrecking them? And a lot of these clowns only got a few years. You're wrecking people, and then when they stop breathing, then what? But you vote for one. What are you talking about? Noel can get a book, country. Just email us. Noel gets a book, but you vote for one. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't know Cassie. Are you high? Am I high? You're one of them dudes that support sex offenders, huh? Holy shit, everybody. He's here again. But anyway, what about Jay-Z, man? What's up with Jay-Z? They're talking all that shit about, are they really getting a divorce? Is that really happening? Got the baddest chick in the game? Say it ain't so, man. Jay, I know you weren't in there, man. I know you weren't in there sword fighting, player. You better not have, man. Nah, hell no. Jay-Z's a straight dude. Nah, I ain't gonna believe it. I ain't gonna believe it till we see it, man. If we see a picture like this with Jay, then it's over with, man. Then we ain't gonna support you no more either, man, because you be on some bullshit, Jay. You disappointed people if you involved in that shit, boy. I don't know about that. Okay, I get that. I'm a bit of a drinker, but I go to work every day and take care of them. But this day and age is a trip. My kids range from 22, 19, and 16. My mind be going off into the clouds. You know what, brother? I guess, ain't nothing wrong with having a drink once in a while. But if it's affecting your relationship with your kids and your job to be a husband and a father, then you might have to say, you know what, man? And they're going to give them another shot. I'm going to switch from, them Coronas to Coronas with the lemon. I mean, what is it? Jump on the essentials, man. Rick Reinhardt, glad you've been clean, brother. 15 years. Lost 12-year-old son to cancer. So, damn, homie. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. We got a real good friend right now that, he's a viewer, I believe, of the channel, or he was in the beginning. And his son's going through the same thing, man. God, that's scary, man. Jay-Z looks like the painter, huh? What painter? What painter are you talking about? Chad helps a lot of people. Just want to see him fall, stay strong. It's all good. Adrian, you're not the only one. I don't even like going out in public. Anyway, man, we get to spend some time here tonight, man, for a little while. People are talking about Jay. I don't know, man. Water is good. Fathers teach their children how to be good fathers. You're right. And I'm lacking sometimes, man. No one's perfect, man. No one's perfect, man. Sometimes, boy, you got 2 twin boys. Holy shit. I'm so tired right now. I've been up since 4. Well, I came in here at 4:10 this morning. We had some work to do. Did 2 motions today. Got a lot of stuff, man, coming up. But anyway, I like to do these lives. It gives us a chance to interact, talk to the people, see what's going on in the world, talk about current events. Got a real good documentary that I'm gonna put out. That's coming soon. Maybe Sunday night. We're here Friday. We might chill tomorrow and then be back at you Sunday night, starting a week off with a banger. Hopefully people tune in, man, because it's a good one, man. And it's going to show you how street dudes think, right? They think they're that dude, and you don't even think right, man. You're like, yo, I'm about to get this bread, man. I'm about to come up on the bag. And now you're going to be calling home and asking your mother for commissary because you're going to prison for the rest of your life. That's what that documentary is about. Ron Cubby, man, we ain't never gonna do that, bro. We ain't gonna never put that on. We ain't never even gonna entertain something like that, brother. You know, I'm not a Bible thumper. We're Christians over here, player. And I ain't afraid to admit it. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't promote that shit in our house. But anyway, that ain't gonna happen, bro. By the grace of God, that ain't gonna happen. Much love, Chad. I'm a 4-time aggravated felon, 12 years driving commercial trucks, 6-figure job offers left and right with an active hazmat. Okay, that's what's up. There is hope, man. See what this brother did? There's hope out there, man. 6 figures, bro. You can have a good life, man. Take care of your family, go on vacation, spend a couple of dollars when you want, where you want, and enjoy life, man. Sean Strickland, bro, I just watched a video. You and your brother, DJ shit was lit, bro. Appreciate you, man. So anyway, man, we're going to get ready to go tonight. I want everybody to have a good night. I hope you ain't mad at me because I talk about this stuff. You know, to each their own, right? But when, you know, back to that image thing, man, I mean, whatever you're projecting, player, you can't, you know, proclaim to be one thing and doing another. Just be you. If you're on ass, just be, yo, I'm on ass, man. That's what I'm into. You know, like I'm into sword fighting. I'm into chicks. I mean, just say it. You know, you're into like doing what you do. Jimmy Romans, what's up? There's my boy, Jimmy. We got to bring Jimmy back on, man. Jimmy, what's up, boy? We going to Nashville or what? Me and some of the fellas, I mean, I think we're going to meet up in Nashville. We're going to hang out with a little bit. Some of the dudes that we were in prison with, our little baseball team that we had in there. We were, you know, kicking ass and taking names later. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell them, Jimmy, they had me on third base. You already know. Jimmy, I'm going to bring you back on for an updated interview, man. People should hear from Jimmy, man. Sentenced to life in prison for a weed case, man. And I think I spoke about this. Jimmy, stay here for a minute. I think I spoke about this before where, you know, me and Jimmy hung out every day. We were in FMC Lexington together. I went there my last 9 months. Had the potential to be the most dangerous prison I've ever been in because there's one cop and 300 prisoners. So anyway, Jimmy, you know, he has life. We both got things going on. Clemency, I got the compassionate releasing. And I'm thinking, man, he's got life for weed, man. No violence. I got a little violence in my case. I'm like, man, Jimmy's going to get out, man. And I'm going to be stuck in here. I'm going to lose my real good friend, my best friends ever. He's going to go home, and I'm still here, man. He's going to get out. And then they called my name, man, and told me, hey, big dog, you're heading home. You got compassionate release. And I had to look. And me and Jimmy, man, we'd be hanging out, man, 10, 11 o'clock at night, man, in his cell, reading silly-ass books that his sister sent him, laughing. And it was time for me to go, man. I left Jimmy behind, and I told him, hey, bro, I'm not really leaving you behind. I'm going to go home and get you up out of here, man. I'm going to be on these people. And you want the truth? I got on them. I wrote Jimmy's clemency petition. He was granted clemency by President Trump. I wrote that joint from prison. A lot of other people wanted credit for Jimmy's release, but I wrote that thing. And I got out, and I seen some people like Alice Johnson promoting all these people. They got my boy's picture in there. And I'm like, yo, man, you ain't doing nothing for my boy, but you got his picture in your commercials. Like, what's up? Hollered at some other dudes that were close with Snoop Dogg, close to Trump at the White House. And that's why, you know, people like Trump, man, the motherfucker let us out of jail, man. Trump gave Jimmy a second life for weed, man. The man spent almost 13 years of his life in federal prison without going home. 13 years, man. I said, Jimmy, man, leaving you behind. I got a t-shirt with his shit on it, man. I was promoting this shit. You know, these other people. You want to know the truth, man? I had people paying me. Dudes in prison were paying them to do stuff for them, compassionate releases and stuff. And one of them was a chick that was getting paid. They're charging them all kinds of money, talking, you got a nonprofit. You call me and give me peanuts. I write the shit and get the people out of jail. And you want the credit. You want people to think you wrote it. You didn't write that shit. I wrote it. You ain't got a nonprofit. You got a non-truthful organization. That's what you really had. But man, I got at some of these people like, yo, you got to help my boy get out. You want me to do all your cases for you so you can keep making money? You got to help my boy, man. And if you don't help him get out, it's over with. I ain't doing your cases no more. I told people, man, Jimmy can attest to this, man. Jimmy Robbins. I'm gonna pin that joint, Jim. Yo, Jimmy, man, listen, sound like bragging, but Jimmy's been with me, seen me send numerous people home, man, from the compound, man. Because I give a shit, man. Every time I read Sean Strickland, my heart jumps to real Sean Strickland. But yeah, man, I go in there and man, I was getting people out of jail, man. And we were over there with the rapper Lil Baby, he's real dad, right? He was one of our closest friends, man. I did everything for that dude, man, to get him out. Down with a sex offender. I'm not down with a sex offender. What the fuck you talking about, bro? You don't even know what you're talking about. Get out of here, man. Talking to him. See ya. I don't know what the fuck this dude's talking about. He's starting to make me mad. But anyway, so yeah, man, what we do is we get people out of prison. That's what we do, man. Got a lot of people out of prison, man. But anyway, we're going to close this thing up. You know, like some dudes might be drunk and they get on here and they're talking about, you're down with a sex offender, Chad. It's not cool. Like, get out of here, bro. Can I bring him back? Maybe I'm wrong. We're not going to get rid of him, man, because Darth's been here a few times. But Darth, if you're listening, you got it wrong, bro. I'm talking about the shit that he does that he's not. Oh, shit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're saying that, like, anyone that's friends with him is not a. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway. So anyway, man, that's what we do, man. We get people out of prison because we actually care, man. And Jimmy Romans is one of them dudes. Can you imagine getting life for weed? You could never imagine that was going to happen to you. But now he's got a second chance, man. You want to catch us, man? You want some autographs, man? We'll be in Nashville. I ain't going to tell you the date, but if you see me walking around, we might be down there signing autographs with the blood on the razor wire jersey or a Bills hat. You never know. But anyway, man, definitely. No, he's been clowning. I was about to kick him. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if he's joking. I put him back. I don't want to get rid of the dude, man. I just don't want him to say bullshit. Maybe I'm bugging. See? I'm tired, man. But anyway, man, I appreciate everybody. Jimmy, man, I'm for real, bro. I'm coming, bro. I'm getting on that plane, man. I will be there, man. And we got a boy, man. I'm going to tell a little story about one of our friends that was on our team, right? Like, we were in Lexington, so you already know that there were SOs all over that place. They had their own TV outside. And there was an SO from DC, man. He was a former cop, had a bunch of time in, and, you know, he did some wicked shit to some chicks. And this friend of ours, this dude left his computer on, and he was writing an email to a chick. So this dude left his computer on and walked away. He forgot to log out. And our friend here that was on our baseball team jumps on there and starts writing some vicious shit to the chick, like, you know, I really regret everything that I did at times, but other times, you know, when I was doing this and doing that, I really enjoyed it. And then he hits send and logs off the dude's Core account, his email account. So, I mean, dude was, man. And then the other dude that was a cop, he was walking around telling everybody, like, someone, man, you know, I left my email on. Someone did some bullshit. And he talked like Michael Jackson. Someone did some bullshit. You know, this is an older black dude that was a cop. And he's like telling us about it. We're like, you're like, damn, bro. Look at Jimmy's laughing, bro. He was a crazy dude, right? And then this dude was all over the SOs. Like, if they left their cups out, he'd put bugs and shit in them. He may have urinated in one or two. Here, you guys want a funny story? My man said, my man's name, I'm not sure this is worth having. Yeah, P. Diddy's parties were fun, though. Yeah, you sound like an S offender, bro. Of course, it's not worth watching commercials on, man, because you got someone tied up in the back room. Yeah, he's definitely on there. We don't really care about him. See you later, man. We don't want you to watch it all. And then Jimmy, let's tell him about this time, right? Sometimes I've done crazy things, right? So the SOs, they got and we had another dude there, man, that went home, and unfortunately, man, he came home and started, you know, living a law-abiding life, got married, had some kids, started his own business, and it was profitable. He was doing good. And he took his motorcycle to the grocery store while his wife and kids went in the truck. He followed them. He just wanted to ride his bike, and he ends up dying. But anyway, this is part of the story. So the SOs got their TV outside, right? They're all over at the TV, and there's a bathroom right above them, like on the second. I think we did it from the second floor. So we're up there on the second floor, and we get this big bucket of water, right? They're all out there, and they're watching that little cheerleader show, right? That was their favorite show, the little girls cheerleading, scumbags. But anyway, you know, they're down there, they're watching the TV, and we take this mop bucket of water, like, right out the window. They're like, ah, someone threw piss on us. But it wasn't piss, it was water. And they act like they wanted to fight the kid that got on the motorcycle accident. But you know, you do crazy things in prison. Sometimes you got to pass time, right? They're asking for that to happen, putting them below you. I told you guys about the apple. Jimmy, you remember the dude with the apple? When they hit him from across the room in the face with the apple? They kept telling him, bro, you can't eat in this room. You got to eat in the other mess hall. And dude kept staying there, man. They hit him. He was like, nah. You ever see someone just break into a cry? A grown man? Like, holy sh. You ever see someone just get whacked and they start crying like when you were younger? This was a grown man, and he had the mental capacity of a 13-year-old, man. They told him, man, stop coming in here. And dude, like, he got that apple, man. He hit that dude with like a hard ball. Needless to say, he started eating in the other lunchroom. He was no longer coming to that bedroom, crying in jail. Hey, this dude was an SO, vicious too. And and whacked up, man. He hit him with the apple ball, with the apple ball. Want to play a little ball with an apple? But anyway, he cracked this dude, man. Man, broke him down. That was crazy, nasty. But anyway, listen, man. Everybody have a good night, Jimmy. Man, I'm gonna call you tonight, man. I'll send you a message. My boy Jimmy's probably. Let me see, Jimmy. Can I call you right now? Okay, he's going. Jimmy, I'll talk to you later, man. Nothing but love, player. Have a good night. I was going to call Jimmy and put him on FaceTime so you guys can see Jimmy. But anyway, we'll bring Jimmy on for an interview. Listen, man, I appreciate everybody being here, man. We got some things in the work. I think we might have to change the name of the channel On the Razor Wire just for YouTube purposes, but we might still have Blood on the Razor Wire t-shirts. Still got the book, and you know where we started. But anyway, man, I love doing this stuff, man. I love all of you guys. Appreciate everybody. Look, man, have a good night. Blown a razor, and that's so in the jail was yelling, asking for toothpaste. So I put that liquid state deodorant in the toothpaste tube. He was so mad. Man, they do some wild things in there. But anyway, man, have a good night, man. Take care of your kids. Let tonight be the night, man. You tell your mother that you love her. Call her up tonight. There was a lot of single mothers that raised a lot of us that ended up in prison, man. A lot of us ended up in prison because we didn't have a father. So call your mom tonight. Let her know that you love her. Take care of your kids, man. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. We will see you, everybody, tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, if not Sunday. With respect, we're out.